Hi guys, welcome to new video. So today we'll take a look on the 5th mission from the project Lord of the Rings Reborned in Armies of Exigo. And as you can see, this mission is called the Rivendell, which is the city of, or let's say city of elves, where we have to arrive with Arwen of course and the hobbits, and also Aragorn will have to get there. So let's see how it's going to look like. There is many other players. There are the elves of Rivendell, Nazguls, allies of Middle-earth and enemies of Middle-earth. So let's see how this goes. Of course there will probably be some introduction once again, but you'll see. Actually no introduction, immediately in the fight, Nazguls are after us. This was the original audio of the Nazgul there. You have to escape them. Water magic, now we have to use the water magic ability. And as you can see, with the water magic we managed to destroy the Nazguls. A little bit quicker start, so I wasn't able to say much there, but basically we were escaping from the Nazguls immediately. We had Asphalt with us, which is the horse Arwen has had with her. Then we have the injured Frodo, and Arwen was able to use the water magic to kill all the Nazguls there. This was the spell she summoned, let's say. And then we have the quest, so we defeated the Nazguls at the fort with the water magic, and now we have to get to Rivendell before Frodo becomes a wraith. Arwen and Frodo of course must survive. Asphalt doesn't really have to, but it will be nice to keep him alive as well. Here we can see Rivendell. This is of course the entry path. Unfortunately the textures of the bridges are a little bit bugged, but that doesn't really matter. We have to get to the Rivendell. So let's continue on the path. There are actually some wolves, I think, in this forest, so you can kill them with Arwen, but if you go there with Frodo and he gets shot off, obviously he will immediately get one-shotted, so it's better to just go around, and we just have to arrive to the bridge.
Spirits guide us.
Yeah, so we got there for the Discord sound, and now we transported or moved to another location where Aragorn is arriving to Rivendell from another side with the rest of the hobbits, because of course Arwen took the horse Asphalt and brought Frodo here quicker, but also they were being chased by the wraiths there, while Aragorn is going the other way with these hobbits. So we'll see what enemies awaits us here. Obviously in the film I don't think there are any enemies, but here we'll have to fight some wolves, so let's start with that. Obviously we have to tank this with Aragorn, who is much tankier than the hobbits. He also has Elixir of Strength, which increases his damage, so that's always good to use. He has really good mana regeneration, so it's not a problem to regenerate that for basically every single fight. And you just have to make sure that you keep the hobbits alive, but it's always good to use them as well in the fight. You don't want to pull too many wolves at once, but let's say that 3 is fine if you don't do it too often. If you can keep it on 2, then it's of course good. As you can see, we are already pretty close. We just need to get to this bridge. Once again, the objective is to bring Aragorn and the hobbits to Rivendell.
I am here, my lord. What needs to be done?
So 2 more wolves. This is a grey wolf and dire wolf. I could use the Elixir of Strength once again. I think there will be few more wolves, but actually no, this is everything. Actually 1 more, but we should be able to get here before he finishes us.
Where is evil hiding? Swiftly and
So another location. Now we are playing for Legolas. We are really just gathering all the heroes we'll be using for the future missions. So now we have Legolas, elven warrior, let's say.
I will find the way.
But as you can see, he needs to get to Rivendell, and this is not the path he can go through. There are some rocks, even a hole in the ground. Some crashed arc, so definitely we cannot continue this way, it's blocked. So we will have to go to the cave entrance and go through underground. And once again we have to get to Rivendell, so to this bridge. So let's see what awaits us. And there are some scrappers, so we will need to fight them. Obviously you have range attacks, you are fast, you have even slow on your attacks, so it should be no problem. And you even have an ability of a wind walk, which increases your movement speed even more. Now let's kill this scrapper. Actually I think we healed a little bit, but we shouldn't have any heals. At least we don't have passive healing. Also, as you can see, you can level up quite quickly, so that's also really good. This scrapper is pretty tanky, so let's maybe escape a little bit to the surface. There is like two strategies. You can either try to kill them like this, one by one, slowly, or you can just press wind walk and try to run through them and actually just run away from them before they kill you. But that is a little bit risky because you can get body blocked somewhere and then you will just die. So this is definitely safer, but obviously it takes a little bit more time, so it's up to you what you decide to try. But this is definitely fine, and you can also get some levels which I think increases your movement speed even more and also gives you more damage and HP, so that's always good. Yeah, these young scrappers are no problem, the bigger ones are a little bit more difficult to defeat. But maybe I will not even kite him now, we can just tank some damage. I will kill him. The frost damage not only slows down his attack speed, but also movements. I mean, not only movement speed, but also attack speed, so even if he hits me, he's still hitting me a little bit slower, which is always good. Legolas is also, I think, the only hero that has a keybind for his ability, so you can just press Q and it will immediately cast the ability, unless you rebind it. And as you can see, you can quite easily kite him. Of course, if you maintain the slow, which we managed to do now. We have level 5. Let's see, let's just one-shot the small scrappers. Maybe I will skip this one. But I don't have the wind walk ability ready now, so probably not gonna be possible. This small one will die to 3 shots, but let's also slow the bigger one. You can really practice your micromanagement here. But yeah, let's now tank some damage, it doesn't really matter. Just 2 hits. We are at 1000 HP with level 5, so that's really nice. Obviously, actually get Legolas to Rivendell. There is no objective for him to survive, but obviously if he doesn't survive, you can't get to Rivendell, so then you will lose. That kinda makes sense, even though it's not explicitly written there that he needs to survive. I could use Windwalk, but I think I can kite this guy even without it. So we can use it right after that. Yeah, Legolas probably took the longest time to get to Rivendell, but it's still fine. Maybe I will use this a little bit too early, but as you can see, if you have Windwalk and level 5, Legolas is extremely fast. There are some skeletons, so let's also kill them. These are ranged ones, so you can't really kite them, but they are not too dangerous, just like 10 damage. Then there is this warrior, melee one. So once again, with good kiting, you should not take any damage from him. There are also some other creatures, yeah, these small creepers living in this cave, but nothing too interesting. You can see there is water down there, some fog. Not really a scene from the, or location from the movie, but of course I had to make it a little bit more interesting, so every character you will be bringing to Rivendell has some unique enemies and path. Yeah, I will probably use Windwalk here so I can get some better distance quickly. However, if I want to slow both of them, I will have to shoot them 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 like this.
Swiftly and silently. I will
Fortunately, they are also body blocking each other a little bit, so we can easily do it like this. Yeah, I'm like losing a really minimum amount of HP, min-maxing a lot. You don't really need to do this. As I said, you can either even just run through them, not even worry about anything. There is also cave gazer down here, also a neutral enemy. Now you have two paths. Obviously, I know where to go. You have to go down, but you can also go up here and actually, I think there is either an item or a healing fountain or healing mushroom, something like that. We'll see. Not 100% sure, but I know that you can get something. So let's take a look on that. Yeah, there are some harvesters.
honor is on our side. Where is evil hiding?
Yeah, once again, just creatures in the underground. They will attack you if you get really close to them, but you can easily kill them from range without even fighting them. We can easily full heal here if we need to. There is also a healing rune. Unfortunately, you can't really pick up anything here that you would be able to use later. But I think actually I missed one thing. I think with Aragorn, you can pick up like a healing potion in this location or something that you can then later use with other heroes, which will be quite useful later with Gimli, which will be the last hero to fight with. So I kinda missed that. You of course need to fight way more enemies there, but you can definitely do that to get some small advantage.
Where is evil
I forgot about that a little bit. I don't think you can get anything with Legolas here, but I mean, yeah, let's just keep these guys. You really don't need to fight everything. Maybe there is something here in the back. No, I would actually expect something here, but nothing. So let's just escape. We are out, as you can see, behind this blocked path. You can even take a look here. That the path really continues here. It's just not possible to get through this blocked area. So we have to go through the underground, and now we are already here. Of course, we need to get to the to Rivendell, but you can also take a look around. This is the path where Gimli will walk through. There are some bears that you can actually kill and then possibly have it a little bit easier with Gimli. So we can maybe try to take one out. You can see they are not that strong. I don't usually play it like this, to be honest. You can easily win it with Gimli on his own, but if you can kill the bears here, it's definitely good. And to be honest, Legolas have no problem killing these weak bears. So if you want, you can make it a little bit easier for you like this, just assisting with Legolas a little bit. Gimli. Potentially you could just clear all the enemies for Gimli and he would just walk a free path, because you can always return with Legolas to the healing mushroom and fully heal. Then just return here and finish the enemies one by one. But yeah, let's just not waste any more time. I want to also show you the part with Gimli. There is also this part of the map that is not really used for anything, but we can take a look here. I don't know if I placed any enemies here, but I don't think there are any things. Maybe there is some secret treasure, we can take a look on it. Once again, I try to recreate it a little bit based on the scenes from movies, so this goes a little bit up. It's like a hill. Right next to another hill there is a small canyon. There are actually some wolves, okay. Not sure if they are protecting any treasures or if they are just chilling here. I don't think you can really continue any further. Actually, there is something. There is a silver leaf which will restore mana to full, I think. So that's quite good. Another treasure that you can pick up here with Legolas, or potentially even with Arwen before that. Gimli will also get to this location, but he's the last one, so it doesn't really make sense after that, but you can pick it up with these guys. Obviously Aragorn is somewhere else on the map. He can't get to this location. Maybe there are some more treasures, you can check it out yourself. But yeah, we won't really bother. Let's get to Asphalt here, and mainly to Rivendell. And now we get to Gimli. So Gimli is a warrior. He has 1600 HP, 40 damage, 6 armor together. He has 4, but he has Aura of Absorption. Yeah, the full aura, not lesser. Full one, so he gives 2 armor to all allies near him. We of course have to get him to Rivendell as well. And he has a special ability of invulnerability, so he can just become invulnerable for 5 seconds for 50 mana, which is really powerful, so definitely want to utilize that. He has to fight some tunnel rats here. He spawned in the underground. Kinda thematic, let's say. Thematical, because let's say that the dwarves usually live in mountains, so let's say that underground is kinda related to him in some way, even though he would probably not live in a tunnel full of rats like this. But he just came here this way. Now we are even getting to some catacomb part, as you can see. I didn't use the invulnerability as there are no major enemies yet, but now it will maybe be a little bit more difficult. As you can see, there are some statues. We have a white rat. Another one. We are slowly losing HP, but keep in mind that we still have the invulnerability that you can definitely use to skip some parts. You can also go this way. Once again, I'm not exactly sure if there are some treasures or something, but I don't think it will be really worth it to actually pick up. A rabbit rat, a ranged one, a little bit more difficult also as poison. Two of them right now advanced, so I think it might be worth it to use invulnerability now, but I know that there is a giant rat behind them, which is really strong, so I want to definitely keep it for that. Maybe we won't even fight it, we'll probably just skip, but... yeah, let's maybe take a look what else is here. You can definitely skip these rats, but... maybe there is something... okay, let's just skip them. I wanted to take a look on what's here, maybe there are some treasures, but... I don't really want to fight more rats than I really need to. So let's just continue this way. Let's use the invulnerability, which will immediately also lose any aggro. So if anyone is following you, it will just immediately ignore that. So if we skipped the giant rat, now he's following me again. He's really quick. Fortunately for us, he has only 20 damage, which is not that much, so we can easily skip him. Now this is a problem. He will get blocked here, but fortunately for me, I have the mana regeneration or reset, so I can use the invulnerability again and get through. If you didn't have that, you would have to play a little bit more carefully and actually save the invulnerability for this last part. Now we get to the surface. There are the bears, which are a little bit problematic. Even though I killed 3 of them, there is still 3 of them. I don't have the invulnerability anymore. You can also just wait here and wait for mana to regenerate, but once again, they are not that powerful. Yeah, you can tank a lot of damage. Gimli is pretty tanky, so you can just keep it like this. But as I said, you could even clear all of this, maybe together with all the reds there, with Leglos if you wanted to, or even with Arwen, so... still pretty easy. Now we'll have, of course, the final cutscene, so let's listen to that.
3 rings for the elven kings under the sky, 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all together and in the darkness bind them in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. Strangers from distant lands, friends of old, you have been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor. Middle-earth stands upon the brink of destruction. None can escape it. You will unite, or you will fall. Each race is bound to this fate, this one doom.
So it is true.
Sauron's ring, the ring of power.
The doom of man!
In a dream, I saw the eastern sky grow dark, but in the west a pale light lingered. A voice was crying, "Your doom is near at hand." Isildur's bane is found. Isildur's bane.
Boromir. Never before has any voice uttered the words of that tongue here in Imladris.
I do not ask your pardon, Master Elrond, for the black speech of Mordor may yet be heard in every corner of the West. The ring is altogether evil.
You have only one choice. The ring must be destroyed.
What are we waiting for?
The ring cannot be destroyed, Gimli, son of Gloin, by any craft that we here possess. The ring was made in the fires of Mount Doom. Only there can it be unmade.
One does not simply walk into Mordor. Its black gates are guarded by more than just orcs. There is evil there that does not sleep, and the Great Eye is ever watchful. It is a barren wasteland riddled with fire, and ash and dust. To the very air you breathe is a poisonous fume. Not with 10,000 men could you do this. It is folly.
Have you heard nothing Lord Elrond has said? The ring must be destroyed.
And I suppose you think you are the one to do it. I will be dead before I see the ring in the hands of an elf.
Do you not understand? While we bicker amongst ourselves, Sauron's power grows. No one will escape it. You will all be destroyed, with your homes burned, and your families put to the sword.
I will take it. I will take it. I will take the ring to Mordor, though I do not know the way.
I will help you bear this burden, Frodo Baggins, as long as it is yours to bear.
If by my life or death I can protect you, I will. You have my sword.
And you have my bow.
And my axe.
You carry the fates of us all, little one. If this is indeed the will of the council, then Gondor will see it done.
Here, Mr. Frodo is not going anywhere without me.
No, indeed. It is hardly possible to separate you, even when he is summoned to a secret council, and you are not.
We're coming too. You would have to send us home tied up in a sack to stop us.
Anyway, you need people of intelligence on this sort of mission. Quest thing.
Well, that rules you out, Pip.
9 companions. So be it. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Great. Where are we going?
Okay, so this is all. We saw the council in Rivendell and the Fellowship of the Ring was formed. Yeah, Pippin got a little bit confused where the hell he was going, but he also joined the Fellowship there. So yeah, almost 26 minutes. Missions are of course getting a little bit longer, also there was many more players. Yeah, we got 52 kills there. Most of course with Legolas. And these are the buildings in Rivendell, nothing too interesting outside of that. But yeah, nice. Obviously now we'll continue the story with the adventures of the Fellowship of the Ring, so we'll see what awaits us in the next mission. And I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you in the next video. So take care guys.